Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm kind of doing a neutral mani. I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Southern Girls Dip Company, and I'm going to be using their hot cocoa set. And I also just got these awesome jelly tips in from Sundara Nails. And I'm going to be using their low scent dip liquids. And it's just a quick little tutorial. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, just normal. Everything's going to be normal, except I'm just trying out these dip liquids instead of using my gel like I usually do. But it's still going to be the same process, so I'm just going to go in with my dip base, and then I'll do 2 layers of that. I'll activate, I'll make sure everything's cured, file and buff, top coat, yada yada. So I'll let you guys watch for a little bit, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, first layer is done. I did dust off all the excess powder. When you use dip liquids, you tend to get more powder fallout compared to gel liquids. So you want to make sure that everything's dusted off before you go in with your next layer of base, because you don't want to have that cloud up what you've already put down. So I'm just going with my second layer. Either way, you can dip your nail into the powder or you can pour over. I tried dipping in, but these jars are so small, so it was kind of difficult. But eventually I did get it to work. And I am just cleaning up with my cuticle tool. I will link everything in the comment box down below, the description box. And yeah, so I'm just going to do my second layer, and I'll come back in a little while. Alright, so I let that layer dry. I give usually about 2 minutes in between each layer to make sure that everything is hardened and dried perfectly. I am going to go in with my clear dip powder now. This is just the Circle City dip powder, and this is just my protective layer. So normally if I was doing gel liquids, I would use just an extra layer of base with no dip powder on it as my protective layer, but when I'm using dip powder, I like to go in with clear, and that is just a good solid base, a good solid cover so that you don't file off any glitter or any extra color. But I am going in with this like hard scrubby brush just to make sure that all of the extra powder is off of my nails so I don't cloud up any of the clear dip powder. So I'm going to let my clear dip powder set, and then I will come back and we'll activate. Alright, so my clear dip powder is all set. I dusted off the excess. Now I'm going to go with my activator. I'm going to do one quick layer, and then I'm going to do one more layer. This is just, it's probably not necessary, but I just do this to ensure that everything is cured and hardened enough. And then I am going to let this dry for another 2 minutes or so. And then once it's dry, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe, and I'm just going to get all of the excess, if there's any like extra film or any extra powder. It just helps to kind of like rub it in and make sure that everything's perfect. And then I'm going to get one more layer of activator on. So with dip liquids, it is important that you do your first layer of activator to cure everything properly. And then after that, after you wipe it, all the extra off, you are going to go in with one more layer of activator, and this helps set and cure your top coat. So right now I'm just going to shape it up a little bit. My nails, they don't need to be shaped too much. I'm just going to do a basic, fix up the shape a little bit. I'll grab my e-file and go over and, file up the cuticle area a little bit. And then I'm going to do my second layer of activator, and then we'll come back with top coat. So I'm just letting the activator dry a little bit here. So this is my second layer. This is what is going to help cure and set the top coat. Like I said, it is pretty important. It's only important to do the second layer of activator if you're using a dip top coat. If you're doing a gel top coat, which normally I would do, but I wanted to use this whole dip liquid set in itself. But if you're doing a gel top coat, it's not necessary to do a second coat of activator. You would just do a base coat and then a top coat. But I am just letting this dry for a little while. I'm going to go about 2 or so minutes again just to make sure it's 100% set. If you go too early, you can really mess up the whole manicure, and then you just have to restart. But I am going to go in with the top coat. I am going to let it set for top coat usually about another 2 minutes. It really depends. This one was not a lot, but a little bit slower drying time than a regular top coat. It is because they are low scent, so they don't hurt. It doesn't hurt when you breathe it in, because dip liquids can be very strong scented, very chemically scented, and it can burn, and a lot of people can actually get dip flu. Luckily, I have never experienced dip flu myself, but I know it can be really bad for a lot of people, just breathing in all those chemicals. So I'm glad I got the gentle dip liquids from Sundara. I like them a lot. They are thicker, but that's perfectly okay. It just means that they take a little bit longer to dry. So I think I let this dry for about 4 or so minutes just to make sure. And when you do dip top coat, you want to try to do 3 even strokes on the first layer. And you want to make sure you are wiping off in between each dip back into the bottle. This is going to help so that if you have any extra activator that hasn't thoroughly dried and it gets on your brush, you don't want it to, it'll ruin your brush. It'll make your brush harden. So 3 even swipes, wipe it off on a paper towel, and then dip it back into the bottle. So I'll let you guys watch this and I'll come back with some final thoughts. Alright, so I did both coats. I'm going to go in with some cuticle oil. I love these dip powders. I love these dip liquids. This cuticle oil is also from Southern Girls Dip. They have a monthly subscription. And these cuticle oils are absolutely incredible. So hydrating. They smell fantastic. I can't get enough of them. I just placed another big order because she finally released past scents on her website. And so I ordered a bunch of different cuticle oils from her website. But overall, I love using these powders. They were very easy to use. The glitter was very easy to use. And yeah, I just really like how it came out. Nice nude set. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon. And thanks. Bye.